Jeffrey's heart is beating fast. He's about to infiltrate the popular group. He walks up and he forgot his words. He had memorized a script just like he does before he calls his local takeaway. Everyone's staring. There's only one thing he can do now. Hey, guys, do you know where the toilet is? What the It's right over there. You knew that, Jeffrey. Now get away from us. You don't fit in here. Younger Hamza squeezed himself to fit in with new social groups. But there was a problem. He wasn't meant to be there. He thought all this time that he wanted to fit in, but he made one major mistake. Adonis. No. Wait, that was shit. Adonis, shut the fuck up, bro. Adonis doesn't try to fit in with others. He spends his time with the men of his tribe, who he already has a lot in common with. If you have to try to fit in with someone else, you're not even compatible anyway. So you can fake it and mold yourself to get into this group, or you can remain authentic to your true self. Now, sometimes trying to fit in, sometimes like molding yourself to be like someone else is a good idea. If that someone else is successful and they've reached the goals that you want, fantastic, emulate them. But don't you think to emulate the fucking degenerates who are in like the party, casual sex lifestyle just because you feel a bit lonely and you want some new friends. I started going to nightclubs and house parties when I was about 18 years old, and I was awkward as fuck when I first went, but I was so hyped to finally be like invited into the outside of school, like outside of college social circle, where like all these people I'd known in my classes were all out drinking and everyone's like having a good time. I'm seeing people kiss, I'm seeing people hook up, I'm like, fuck, I want some of that. So then I make it my mission, my fucking purpose in life to level up this skill of being a fucking degenerate in the casual sex party lifestyle. I drink more and I start going out more. By the time I get into university, I'm going out consistently, like 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm drinking like heavy. Like I drink heavy when I go out. Like I'm literally talking like about a half a liter of vodka. Like we'd get the liter bottle between me and my one friend, and we would literally drink it before we'd go out. That's what we do in the fucking crackhead nation of the UK. We drink before we go out to drink. And at this point I started taking drugs, and so I would very regularly take MDMA, and I take a very unhealthy, unreasonable amount. So a healthy amount which gives you a good effect is about 125 milligrams, and that's about half of a pretty strong pill. A pill's like usually what MDMA is taken. Now I would take it into like crystals and powder, and I would have probably about 1/3 to half of the bag of 1 gram. So I would have about, I don't know the math, I would have more than what would be a safe amount of MDMA when I'd go out. I'd get fucked from it, bro. You'd take so much you'd lose like mind-muscle connection. I remember one of the symptoms I'd get in the middle of the party or the nightclub is I'd go to the toilet with my friends and my dick wouldn't work. Like I couldn't piss. I couldn't like mind-muscle connection to my penis to actually piss. Like that's like how much of this shit I was taking. You get like little like disgusting little white bits around here. You're literally just like looking stupid. I'll probably have some pictures of me just like looking fucked up in the club. I'm experimenting with a lot of other drugs because that's what you do when you're in this lifestyle. When you're trying to fit in with everyone who's taking drugs, you do them too. So I'm taking NOS, which is like, it's called balloons for like normal people. And it's like the drug is like NOS, where you like put it into a canister, you put it into a balloon and you like inhale the balloon and you pretty much just like fucking pass out and you don't even know if you're gonna wake up or not. It's literally like these type of drugs, like this one especially, this fucking NOS. Like when I look back at it now, you know what I conclude? This is the drug for people who genuinely don't even fucking care if they wake up or not. That's what trying to fit in leads you to. So I'm taking fucking balloons, MDMA, ketamine, cocaine. I never really fucked with cocaine. That's more like a white girl drug. I would do all of this. I would drink a lot. I would take drugs because to be in this environment around these people, to be in like the party scene, the nightclub scene, and even the casual sex scene, it was unnatural for me. And so the only way that I could not feel awkward, that I could feel confident and relaxed and, you know, like not overthinking, was when I was well and truly fucked up. Because overindulging in drugs would take that sense of accountability away from me, where essentially I'm so fucked up that now I'm not Hamza. And I'm looking around. My parents didn't raise me to be here. I don't belong in this low quality venue with these girls who've got fucking STDs and these guys who've got ASBOs. There's vomit all over the floor. People are having fights. Girls are wearing slutty clothes with like the lower stomach fat just bulging out. Guys are wearing like polo shirts that are too fucking small for them with greasy hair with their stomach fat bulging out. It wasn't until literally just about a week ago that I really looked back at my time, you know, in this environment with a huge like new outlook, and it was all thanks to this one YouTuber that I've been watching, and the YouTube name is First Man. His name is Chris. In one of his random videos, he expressed that he didn't like this type of lifestyle either. And he said, like, you know, it's a very trashy place to be. He just said something like he wants to improve himself till he can eventually go to like more sophisticated venues. And he said like he wanted to go with a beautiful woman and they'd get like dinner and nice wine with like a view. And straight away I realized that that is the type of place, like that's the type of environment that I think I would fit in. Like I would feel confident and grateful and very happy and positive to be there. But I spent years trying to fit in this fucking instant gratification degenerates party scene because I thought like, I just thought that's all that there was. I literally thought that was like the fucking height of life because it was, you know, the best experience, the best social experience, and I'm making so many friends. And I don't want to be like a hater, because one of the things I express a lot is like, don't you be a fucking hater. Don't you be the guy who stood at the corner of the party with his drink, like just making fun of everyone, like, ah, look at all these people having fun, and you just stood there with your fucking drink, like holding your drink up high because you're so insecure. Like, don't you be a fucking hater. If you're gonna go to a party, if you're gonna go to a nightclub, you better be the one who's fucking like dancing like no one's watching. You better be the one who's like inviting everyone to dance with you and to be nice to everyone and give compliments. I don't want to be a hater, but I'm so fucking grateful that I'm not in that environment anymore. I had to literally structure my entire life to fit in there. I literally made it my purpose to hook up with as many of these girls as I possibly could. And I know you horny motherfuckers are now paying attention to this because you're like, oh my god, Hamza got pussy. Tell us how, Hamza. What Tinder picture should I use, Hamza? What should I do in the club, Hamza? When you base your goals and your purpose of instant gratification, you suffer. You cannot base your goals and your purpose on pleasure. And that's also my message to any guys who are trying to become fucking esports players. Oh, Hamza, I'll play League of Legends for 17 hours a day, Hamza. Shut the fuck up, bro. You're an addict confusing discipline with rationalizations. And so slowly I got out of that party scene. I moved back home to my parents' house. I've been on this dopamine detox. I built this business and I set my new purpose, which is to help men with their self-improvements. But you know what's interesting? Recently I went back somewhat into that environment. I met a guy named Nabil I met him through the internet. My mum was watching this, just like pounding like, yeah? You met a guy from the internet? But I spoke to this guy a bunch of times. We had like video calls. He was like very like, we had a very like nice compatibility of the goals and everything. And he's been living the digital nomad lifestyle, which has been so sick to like watch him go and enjoy that. So he came to Manchester, he came to the UK, and I met him and we literally just went to go for like drinks and like we went to a bar. And eventually the bar actually turned into a club whilst we were there. And I'm not gonna lie, like I wasn't completely awkward, but I did feel myself obviously like regress in my skills to be, you know, as smooth and confident as I used to be in that same environment a few years ago. I'd have to put in some work to get back into that flow by going to clubs 2 times a week. What just happened in your brain then? Did your brain almost get excited by the thought of putting in the work to do well in clubs? Or did you think, that's stupid, like I'd rather put in the work in something else? That right there is an indicator of your success for the next few years. Why bother? I look around in those type of environments. These are not my people. This is not where I naturally fit in. And you know what I realized, which made me really, really grateful? It's like I have a tribe of mentors when I go to kickboxing. I'm grateful for every guy here. Each and every one has taught me something. And best of all, I'm not trying to fit in here. I just do. Click this video right now to learn more. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.